I think so.
Live on the feed.
All right, so stay right there. Do my little director clap thing.
Clap.
I know you gotta sync all this stuff together. All right, so again, looking at me. Tell us who you are and your title, including at Lewis Builder.
I'm Scott Julian. I'm the Chief Operations Officer at Lewis Builders.
Cool, perfect.
I'll do it again. I'm Scott Julian. I'm the Chief Operations Officer, also known as the Integrator at Lewis Builders.
Ooh, I like it. What is Lewis Builders?
Lewis Builders is a design build firm in Carmel, California, and we serve the greater Monterey Peninsula.
Maybe talk a little bit about like what Lewis Builders does really
Generally.
like with design build firm or whatever.
Lewis Builders specializes in taking a client's vision, even if it's Pinterest images or on paper, and create a conceptual plan that will fit their space, either in remodeling a home or building a new home. And we take it all the way through completion. And so we walk them through the design process, the selection process, help them get the necessary permits, and bring their dreams to reality.
Cool. Why do you love what you do? Assuming you love what you do, why do you come to work every day?
I love what I do because I like to beautify things. I like to make a difference. It started about 26 years ago when I got my first job as a landscaping contractor, and I found passion in finishing my day by actually changing an environment and changing a space and making it look better. And I just got a deep gratification from there. And I found if you can do that and you can actually make a difference in somebody's life, then you've got passion behind there.
Totally, I can totally relate to that one. I love seeing a transformation. Here's the question: what does change your space, change your life mean to you?
Change your space, change your life has multiple meanings for me. Predominantly, being able to take something that's so personal, somebody's space that they live in, and improve it in a number of ways definitely changes lives, and we do it every day. On a personal level, I came from also 10 years in the healthcare industry, specializing in keeping people in their homes with medical treatments. And I found that the home is a very healing environment. If we can make the home safer and more enjoyable to live in and keep them there with things like universal design and accessibility features, there isn't any reason why somebody can't grow 100 years plus in their home. And we get to be a part of that.
We talk a lot, or you and John talk a lot about the aging in place thing, but maybe we can say something to somebody who isn't really as concerned about that piece of it. Maybe we talk about even just like the aesthetics of things, or like the way things work.
It's interesting. John and I share a similar background in aging in place, and also known as universal design. And it's not a very sexy topic. People don't typically like to plan for getting older. But at the core of the fundamentals of universal design is making it usable for all abilities and all ages. And so something that Lewis Builders does really well, our team is trained to incorporate some of the foundational principles of universal design throughout our building process. Things like a zero threshold shower. It looks good, but it's also functional. You don't have to step over something. People wonder, we used to have to step over a shower, but it's a very dangerous thing. That's where a lot of slips and falls happen. But it also looks really, really nice to have a really clean line and have the floor just continuing into the shower. So that would be an example, as well as a lot of different levels of lighting. Lighting provides safety. You think about flipping on a switch in the middle of the night and you get blinded. We've got different levels of lighting. We're able to incorporate that with under cabinet, under countertop, under a kick plate, different levels of lighting that also really looks nice too.
Yeah, I would think a lot of people probably don't think as much about the aging in place. They just think, oh, that looks cool. But
Yeah.
There is an element of that longevity piece, that staying where you are, that's built into these really nice looking clean designs.
A lot of our Lewis Builders signature designs incorporate universal design. So somebody's highly attracted to, say, for example, the lighting that we do, and they don't realize that it's also a universal design. So we don't necessarily need to push or promote aging in place for somebody that's not looking for that. It just looks really, really clean and it looks great.
Cool. That was what I was looking for. What is your hope for each project?
My hope for each project is that we develop a relationship with the client. And often we're blessed with developing relationships with the surrounding neighbors and some of the extended family. To me, that's a true sign of success. To have that relationship, the trust has to be there. The project obviously has to go on schedule and on budget. People talk a lot about those things, but at the end of the day, it's the relationship. And so a large part of our business is based on referral, and that is my goal.
That's great. That was really good. Moving on, we wanted to, while we had you both here, we wanted to talk a little bit about, John wants to make a video that describes the build process, kind of gives you just very, general view or understanding, introduction to the build process. Could you give us a 10,000 foot view of the build process?
Yeah, I could. So the building process, whether you're remodeling a home or doing new construction, it's very complicated. It's one of the most complicated industries. There's sometimes dozens, if not hundreds of different selections and pieces and decisions that need to be made, but also sometimes hundreds of people working on the project. So coordinating it is a very difficult challenge for most people and most design build firms. We've taken the proactive approach to use one of the leading software systems in the nation that really simplifies the complexity. Starting from the initial call to the design meetings are all scheduled. All the selections are integrated into the software so that our clients can see what they're choosing as far as colors and selections and plumbing finishes, all the way down to the flooring and the paint. The nice thing about it is it keeps a record of everything, but it keeps everything on track. So by the time we start swinging hammers or doing demolition on a remodel, we know where we're going, we've got a schedule, and it gives the clients peace of mind because it doesn't matter where they are in the world. We have a lot of clients that these are second homes or they travel. They're able to see right from their mobile app what's happening on a daily basis, and it gives them the confidence that they're not in the dark. And probably the biggest feedback I get is on the financial clarity. A lot of clients have concerns about, am I going to spend $500,000 or is it going to really be $700,000? Well, we give the clients the total control, and they can see that right from their phone. They can see the decisions they're making, the impact on the schedule and the budget. And I think it really helps us stand out amongst our competitors because we're a very tech-forward company and we're using software that really takes us to another level.